Yes lads, how you all doing? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Now today I'm going to bring you guys the Newcastle versus Leicester match preview. So the boys and girls, 2021 is here and the first video of the new year is going to be a match preview. Absolutely incredible. But the games continue to come in thick and fast in the Premier League. And after a pretty poor result against Crystal Palace last time out where the Foxes drew 1-1 in South London, Premier League action resumes as the Foxes will travel up to St James's Park tomorrow to take on Newcastle away from home in the Premier League. So that being said, in today's video I'm going to bring you guys the Newcastle United versus Leicester match preview. I'll run through the Newcastle side of things, my thoughts on the game, my predicted lineup, and also my score prediction for the first game of the new year. But just before we get into it, make sure a big thumbs up down below on today's video if you guys are going to enjoy today's video as I bring you guys the Newcastle versus Leicester match preview. The new year is here and it's the same content on the channel, match previews. We absolutely love them. But yeah, drop a like if you do enjoy today's video. It's a big year for the channel. So yeah, let's start off the new year with a successful video. So yeah, if you do enjoy today's video, let me know by dropping a like. Subscribe, can't see my face, I'm your Super 4. We are currently on the road to 2,000 subscribers, but I've got big ambitions for this year on the channel. So yeah, subscribe to the channel if you guys have not already. That'd be highly appreciated. And yeah, like I was trying to say before the flag decided to fall off, turn on the notifications so you guys never miss any future videos on the channel just like this one. Follow me on social media, the links will all be in the description down below. Go for my Instagram, Snapchat and Twitter, they'll all be in the description. Let me know your thoughts on tomorrow's game, your score predictions in the comment section down below. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the first video of the year and let's get into the Newcastle United versus Leicester match preview. So then, as always, getting straight into today's match preview, as always, going to start off by talking a bit about the opposition side of things. Of course, take on Newcastle tomorrow at St James's Park. And this week on the channel, I've got Binks, Newcastle United content creator, to bring you guys the Newcastle side of things. A big thanks to him for coming on the channel today. Go and subscribe to the channel, BINKSNUFC. Links will be in the description down below. But yeah, he's going to bring you the Newcastle side of things and everything you guys need to know about Newcastle heading into tomorrow's game. So yeah, cheers to him for coming on the channel. Go and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I'm going to hand over to Binks. He's going to bring you guys the Newcastle side of things.
Hello everyone, I'm BINKSNUFC, a Newcastle United YouTuber, and I'm going to be doing this opposition preview for the Newcastle United versus Leicester game. It's a big game for both clubs. It's a new year. Both teams want to start off the season, with a win. And obviously last time out in 2020, it summed up the year for Newcastle. We got beat 3-0 against you, so I don't want that again. I want to go into the game with a little more confidence. We did draw at Liverpool 0-0. We still sat back in that game. We didn't really go for it, but we still we defended so well. That's because I called Arlo should be England #1. We defended so well in that game. If we defend well in this game, I can see us actually getting a result, because I can see us maybe scoring in this game. Let's just hope we can do so. With injuries and whatnot, Maximin will not play, Jamal Lascelles, the captain, will not play, but at the minute, they're the only injury concern that we've got. In Ryan Fraser, it was apparently out until February, but he's been in full training yesterday, so we don't know what's going to happen. Hopefully, we do go into the game with a little bit of confidence from our Liverpool game. Caldaro is a big one, came in because of the injured Martin Dubravka, and he's done so well for Newcastle. I was a bit scared to see him in, because last time he played in the Premier League, he went on an awful run of games. Remember, the last Premier League game he played before this season was 2017, which it was December. It was his mistake for Rooney's goal, but I think that because many keepers wouldn't be this good for not playing a Premier League game since 2017. He's done so well for Newcastle, and it's honestly great to see him play so well. When you look at us going into the game, Wilson, Joe Linton, hopefully Almiron will be playing. Hopefully we can go for it. The Longstaff brothers, normally it's Sean playing. Matty's played in the last two and he's been sublime. So you've got to be playing Matty over Sean. We'll probably will stay at the 5 back because how good we were against Liverpool with Shaw, Clark and Fernandez. But let's just go. We probably won't make a change to the team, to be honest with you, so against Liverpool. So let's just hope we can go to the game with a little bit of confidence, and let's just see what we can do in the game tomorrow. Let's start the new year with a big result. Let's hope we can do so. Anyways, lads, that's it from me. BINKSNUFC on YouTube. It would mean a lot if you could go and subscribe to my channel. Anyways, lads, good luck tomorrow.
So then that is it for the Newcastle United side of things. A big thanks to Binks for coming on the channel today. Go and subscribe to the channel, BINKSNUFC. Link will be in the description down below. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the Leicester side of things. Right then, Newcastle away tomorrow, our first game of the new year then. So yeah, obviously it's been a crazy year in the last year, but a successful one for Leicester. Of course, we managed to get European football for the second time in around 4 years, which is a big achievement for us. But yeah, hopefully we can kick off the new year with a bang, with a big result, and hopefully 3 points against Newcastle away at St James's Park. Of course, it's still going to be a tough game. I'll get into that in a couple of minutes time. But of course, last time out we got a pretty poor point, I'd say, against Crystal Palace. I mean, it was a point. It's not the end of the world, but it's not the greatest result. I did think we could have won that game. But yeah, if you want to hear my full thoughts on that game, I did a match review on that game. The link will be in the description down below. But yeah, overall, wasn't the most convincing of performances, but of course, we did make a lot of changes in that game. So yeah, we should be with a full fit squad heading into tomorrow's game against Newcastle and have our strongest team possible out there to hopefully claim the first 3 points of the new year, which hopefully the Foxes can do, and hopefully we can kick off the league and kickstart the new year with 3 points. Because believe me, we are still in this title race. It is very close, and at the end of the season is going to be a mad one. So yeah, hopefully we can start it off with 3 points and get the first 3 points of 2021. Let's speak about the game then in a bit more detail. So yeah, Newcastle coming into this game off the back of a brilliant draw against Liverpool last night in Premier League action, where they held the champions to a 0-0 draw at St James's Park, giving them a solid point. Before that, they weren't playing the greatest, but I did watch that game and they were absolutely fantastic defensively, and I think that's how the game's going to go. I think Newcastle will sit back a lot in this game, try and soak up that pressure. And if they play as well as they did against the champions Liverpool, I really think we'll struggle, because they are so solid defensively, and their keeper Darlow is an incredible keeper as well. It's going to be very hard to beat him. And overall, Leicester really do struggle to break a team down who sits back, and they'll look to counter-attackers with lots of Callum Wilson up front, who is a big threat for Leicester. He's got pace and behind, and that's what Leicester aren't the best at dealing with. So yeah, it's still going to be a tough game, even though they have been struggling a bit this season. Off the back of that great draw against Liverpool last time out, it is going to be a tough one for Leicester. But if we can control that midfield, if the likes of James Maddison, Yuri Tillmans can have a good game, I think we'll be able to win the game. But that midfield battle and that final pass is going to be key, especially if Newcastle are going to sit back as much as they did against the champions. I think they'll come forward a bit more. Obviously, the champions of Liverpool, they're going to sit back and try and get them, because they are a much better team than Leicester. But yeah, I can still imagine them going with a similar game plan, because it did work. So I don't see why they're going to change. So yeah, it's going to be a tough game. They have a pretty good squad in all areas of the pitch. It's balanced, and up front, of course, there's a lot of problems with the lots of Aaron and Wilson. I do believe St Maximin is out injured. So yeah, that's a slight plus. But overall, it's still going to be a very tough game for Leicester. So yeah, like I said, I think Leicester will have a lot of the ball tomorrow at St James's Park. I think we'll control the ball. We'll have a lot of possession throughout the game. It's just that matter of trying to break down that solid and rigid Newcastle back line, which on a day we can definitely do. We are very good at breaking down teams, but on some games like Crystal Palace and Fulham, we are not. So yeah, it depends. It really does depend which Leicester turn up, but we should be going into this game with a fully fit squad. So yeah, hopefully that squad can get onto the 3 points and get the first win of 2021. So boys and girls, that is it for the Newcastle side of things. So yeah, like I was trying to say before the flag decided to fall off for the second time this video, let's get into the predicted lineups. So yeah, this is the side I think Brendan Rodgers will go to start against Newcastle tomorrow at St James's Park. So yeah, the formation which we'll be going for is going to be the 4-3-3 formation. This is the formation which Leicester have gone with most recently, and it has worked quite well, to be honest. We haven't lost in the last 3 games using this formation, so I don't see the point of changing it. So yeah, starting off in goal then, of course, we're going to be going with Kasper Schmeichel. Not the best of performances against Crystal Palace, but overall this season he's been probably one of our best players. He's made some vital saves, and even though Leicester will have more of the ball, I think it's still going to be a busy man. And even if Leicester have the ball, it's going to be important with that man trying to start the play off. And we all know how brilliant Schmeichel's kicking is. Yeah, so he needs to have a good game, because if we are going to control the ball, Schmeichel needs to play that first man, play the ball out and not let it just go out into the stand, and hopefully he can get us on the front row. But yeah, overall, of course, Schmeichel's been great this season. So yeah, hopefully Kasper can have another solid game in goal. Right then, moving into the back four. So yeah, starter at right back, I'm going to be going with James Justin. He also started against Crystal Palace last time out, and of course, he's been fantastic this season. Has JJ's came on leaps and bounds. So yeah, hopefully JJ can have another good game against Newcastle. He's going to be key in that attacking phase. He's going to have to make those inverted and overlapping runs to try and cause some issues to that Newcastle defence, because if we are struggling to break through, we need some different options. Yeah, the source of that could be from the fullbacks, and one of them, of course, could be James Justin. Obviously, defensively, he's going to have to on his game as well, coming against a strong Newcastle tap. Yeah, overall, I'm confident that JJ can have a good game. So yeah, I'm going to go James Justin to start right back again. 2 centre-backs then, starting off with Johnny Evans, of course. He also started against Crystal Palace. Obviously, he's very experienced as Johnny Evans. He's going to be a key part if Leicester have the ball as well. We all know how fast Johnny Evans likes to move the ball, you know, incredible intensity. yeah, hopefully he can actually pass the ball a bit quicker than he usually does and not slow it down so much, and hopefully he can get Leicester on the front foot. Hopefully we can have the right intensity, and that starts from the back, and Johnny Evans is going to be a key part of that. So yeah, hopefully Evans can have a good game. We also have to be careful up against the likes of Callum Wilson up front, who would definitely cause us some problems. The man alongside Johnny Evans is going to be a man like Wesley Fofana. What a player this guy's been so far this season. Hopefully he can come in against Newcastle once again. Of course, got rested against Palace last night, so yeah, he should be fully fit and rested going into this big game against Newcastle, and hopefully Wesley can have a good game at centre-back. Same as him, as Johnny Evans, he has to be pulling on the ball, and defensively he should be able to do well because he's a pretty fast defender. So yeah, I think we'll deal with Wilson pretty well. So yeah, that is the two centre-backs of Evans and Fofana. Left-back is going to be a man like Timothy Castagna, another new signing. He's been fantastic again. Just like Fofana, he got rested last time against Crystal Palace. Yeah, hopefully Castagna comes back into live. Hopefully he can have a good game against Newcastle away from home. He's going to be very important. He's probably a bit better attacking than James Justin. So yeah, he's going to be very important, making those runs forward, causing that Newcastle defensive problems. Yeah, that's my back four. Justin at right back, Evans and Fofana centre backs, and left back will be Timothy Castagna. So then moving into the midfield three. So yeah, starting off in that defensive role, we're going to be going with Wilfred Ndidi. Of course, got the rest against Crystal Palace last time out. So yeah, I can imagine Wilfred coming back into the game. As always, he's going to be very important in the game. He's in that middle of the park. He's going to have to break up those Newcastle attacks, and he's going to have a lot of the ball tomorrow. So yeah, hopefully Ndidi can do well on the ball. He's massively improved his ball playing ability recently. So yeah, hopefully Wolf can have another solid game. But we all know how good he is. So yeah, there's not too much to say. Wilfred Ndidi, he's a ball winning machine in there. So yeah, hopefully Wolf can have another solid game. Just in front of Wilfred Ndidi, these are probably the two most important positions in the team tomorrow. First one is going to be Youri Tielemans. Came on against Crystal Palace, and then we can see the BA overall he's been great as Youri Tielemans this season, and hopefully he can have a good game in that box-to-box midfielder role just in front of Ndidi. He's going to have a lot of the ball, and if he's on his game, I think Leicester can easily break them down, but if he's not, we're going to struggle. So yeah, Youri, mate, you need to have a good game tomorrow, and I'm fully confident that Youri Tielemans can. Just alongside Youri and just a bit of head is going to be James Maddison, fingers crossed. He's got a slight injury issue, of course, got rested against Palace completely, but so did a lot of players. So I think James Maddison will be fully fit for tomorrow's game against Newcastle, and likewise with Tielemans, he's probably going to be the most important player on the pitch if Leicester are going to have a lot of ball. If he drops deep, it's not going to work because he can't do anything there. So he's right behind Vardy, picking that in that space and try and get that pass through to the likes of Vardy and the front three as well. So yeah, that is my midfield three, and Ndidi, Tielemans and James Maddison. So moving into the front three, so yeah, starting off in the left wing position, it's probably our best player at the moment. It is Harvey Barnes. He loves an equaliser, does Harvey Barnes, but hopefully we don't need an equaliser from him tomorrow because yeah, he's been class recently as Barnes. 2 goals in the last 2 games, and both goals have been absolute bangers, to be honest. Both equalisers. The commentator's absolutely loving it. But yeah, in all seriousness, hopefully Harvey can have a good game tomorrow. He's going to be key in that attacking phase, making those runs in behind, and he's a very good player, trying to take those players on, which I think he will do tomorrow. So yeah, Barnes in the left wing position. Now onto the right wing position. It's between 3 players. It's between Albrighton, Under and Perez. Of course, Perez, the former Newcastle man, he played the whole game against Palace and he didn't do great, so I don't think Perez will start. Under, he's got a slight injury issue, so I don't think he'll start. So I think it'll be man like 10,000 crosses, Mark Albrighton. I think he will start. Obviously, he whips in a lot of crosses, but you never know. We could need that tomorrow if he can't break them through. So yeah, Albrighton may be a key man tomorrow if Newcastle are sitting back and we need something a bit different. Obviously, he's a good player. He works hard for the team. He's very good defensively, and he will allow lots of James Justin to come forward. And if Castagna switches sides, likewise with Castagna as well. So yeah, hopefully Albrighton can start in my opinion. He's a good player for the team. He works hard and he gives something different. Obviously, lots of Barnes don't really cross in that much. Albrighton, if he can pick a player out in the box, yeah, Albrighton could hopefully do that. And of course, up front, it's going to be Jamie Vardy. Complete rest. No, he came on actually, but yeah, he got a lot of rest against Crystal Palace. Yeah, he should be fully fit heading into tomorrow's game. So hopefully Vardy can kick off the new year with another goal for Leicester. Obviously, he's getting older, but he's still performing so well. So yeah, hopefully Vardy can have a good performance tomorrow, and hopefully he can get his name on the score sheet. So boys and girls, that is it for the Newcastle side of things. My thoughts on the game, and just then my predicted lance. Yeah, let's get onto my score prediction. Let me know your score predictions, your thoughts on the game in the comment section down below for tomorrow's game. But yeah, I'm going to go with a Leicester win to kick off the new year. I'm going to go with a Newcastle 1, Leicester 2. Don't get me wrong, it's going to be a tough game tomorrow, and I think it'll be quite close, but I think Leicester will just come away with a narrow 2-1 win on the road at St James's Park. I'm going to go with Vardy to get 1, Maddison to get 1, after Newcastle I'll go with Callum Wilson to score. It's going to be a tough game for Leicester, but I fully believe in our midfield ability, and I think we can break down that rigid Newcastle United defence. Yeah, I'm going 2-1 tomorrow. Let me know your score predictions in the comment section down below for the first game of 2021. So boys and girls, that is it for today's today's video. In today's video, I bring you guys a Newcastle versus Leicester match preview. If you guys have enjoyed today's video, let me know by dropping a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Let me know your thoughts on the game, your score predictions in the comment section down below for tomorrow's first game of the new year away from home at St James's Park. But yeah, hopefully Leicester can get another good result tomorrow, and hopefully we can keep our push in the top 4. And you never know, at the end of the season, we could be potential title contenders. We will see. But yeah, make sure you join me for the live watching as well tomorrow. As always, we'll be doing that 15 minutes before kickoff. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video. Drop a like, subscribe, and yeah, I'm Sportsa, and I'll see you guys very, very soon in my next video. Peace, guys.